Hello, my name is Chase Summers, and this will be my final project based on the additional applications of a previously learned topic. The topic I will be choosing is origami from our origami unit. So what we discussed in class about origami is that it uses geometrical shapes and folds to create new shapes and objects. What we know about it is that it's fun to do. Sometimes it's easy, other times it can be pretty difficult from what we learned in class. There's a lot of interesting shapes and colors, and it takes a defined precision and accuracy to make anything that you do with origami look presentable. So what we did not go over in class is that origami is used in a lot of different types of construction. It can be used in contemporary art, like the image seen in the very right. That is a project that was made using the folds and geometric designs that origami can make. Using origami is easily incorporated into construction because the folds and the amount of material used is always going to be very precise because you're using it off of one or more sheets of paper. So everything you do is going to be the most efficient way it can, which is very useful in construction because in construction you want to be very time efficient and very material efficient. It can actually simulate load-bearing structures, which is very useful in bridge construction. The image in the middle right shows a common bridge that has been formed using origami. Origami overall is very useful to us in our modern society of construction. To dive more into the math topic of origami, only certain shapes can be formed with origami. Most of those are triangles or squares, but using those shapes specified, you can make almost any shape imaginable, which is pretty impressive considering the only shapes used are squares and triangles. The design on the left depicts a fold that can support up to 10 times the amount of weight as the paper that was used to make it. It can absorb kinetic energy and displace it throughout the rest of the, well, body of the fold. Using this precision and these rules of geometry, we can make things like this and so much more. For the portion of my assignment that required me to use an AI, this is how I went about it. I first got Gemini from Google and I developed an image. And the prompts that I used to develop the image were help me develop a learning aid that can help demonstrate why origami is important in the field of architecture, steps to make an infographic using this information, and generate an infographic ad for this topic. As you can see, the ad is kind of weird, but that is an AI generated image, so it's bound to be. So took some steps that I would use to improve this. First, I would go into Canva and use this as a base to start another ad. It has some pretty interesting photos. I might change some of them. But the information that I described here in this presentation, I'd probably use as the ad as well. I probably would also add more color, as I'm not really fond of the colors in this, to make it more easily digestible for people trying to learn about origami. This is the end of my presentation. Thank you for watching. Please comment any questions that you have. Thank you.